I'm Mike Allen. You're listening to One More in the Barrel. We are filming live, not live. I always throw that in there, and it's not live. But we are filming on location at Oklahoma Smoke Barbecue in Old Town Moore off of Main Street and I-35. And I have my co-host, Ian Kampmeyer.
Hello.
How are you doing tonight, Ian?
I'm wonderful.
And this is our, maybe it's not. It's our first evening episode in the restaurant. That's not true either.
No, it's our first.
It's our first intentional evening restaurant
when I'm not
recording.
on work.
And with us tonight, we've got the Kiwanis Club of Moore, 4 folks in particular, and we're going to start off with.
Yes, yeah. My name is David Wall, and I'm a member of the Kiwanis Club here in Moore. So,
thank you for joining us tonight, David.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
And
very interesting setting we've got here. I got told the story about how many weddings was it?
About, I believe 27 is what I've counted so far.
27 weddings.
We've had quite a few. It's more than I expected to do ever, but.
I think it's not overly large. I think maybe
yeah, we have a
like
sign up here that says Wedding Chapel. Over on the right side over there, there's all our certifications. Most of the staff up front are all certified now too.
Really?
Yeah, so
I'm curious about getting one. I want to know what that takes.
Easy.
I mean, we should do a wedding on.
It's way too easy to do
on an episode sometime.
I did it at a stoplight driving home from work. I got ordained. So one of my buddies wanted to get married, so they get orders to go to Japan. So I just did it.
Nice.
Well, fun fact here, my wife's also in the Kiwanis Club. She'll be talking here shortly and stuff. We've been married for 50 years this year.
Hey, congratulations.
So,
that's
you want? Would you like to renew your vows tonight?
right now.
We got more than one person ready.
That would be interesting.
Have you done one of those yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I could though.
Are you allowed to do that? Does it matter if you're renewing vows?
I don't know.
It'd be kind of funny.
Oklahoma's a very
that might get some
state
clicks.
when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Love is maybe in the air tonight. All right, so the Kiwanis Club of Moore. I've been a member for I think a member for a year. Been around you guys a little bit longer than that, but not much. And David, tell us, what is Kiwanis on a big level?
Yeah, sure. Well, the Kiwanis Club actually started in Chicago in 1915 with a bunch of businessmen who were there, and their main focus mostly was just, kind of networking, that kind of stuff, and things like that, and slowly kind of developed more into kind of a social event. Then it was more like less community involvement and stuff like that, and getting involved in helping the community and things like that. So it has grown tremendously from those days way back then to incorporate not just here in the United States, but almost every community in the country has a Kiwanis Club. And across the country, but it also is international. So there's an international office, and they have got clubs all around the world. And they've done huge, big type projects where, like, they eliminated the iodine deficiency that was going on overseas and stuff like that. And they literally, single-handedly together with UNICEF, had eliminated that from that country, but most around the world now. So it's not huge. It's an easy fix, mostly because they put iodine and salt, and that gets rid of it. Yeah, so it's like a big deal. Wow. And the other big project they did was a tetanus. Ladies that got pregnant or something and didn't have tetanus shots, and that was a big deal around the world, but they kind of fixed that. So those are just some of the great big overview kind of projects that they've done before in the past, and they continue to work with UNICEF on some other projects as well too. But more kind of home community type stuff, it's just really developed into not necessarily always business members who are there, but just people from the community and stuff like that. I'm retired now, but I've been in the Kiwanis Club, for maybe 33 years now.
Holy cow!
And so in different communities I lived in with my career and stuff like that, we started. And probably our longest place we were at was in Ardmore, Oklahoma, and the club there. It was just a gentleman who was. he was at the newspaper. He owned the newspaper there. Invited me out one day to go to it, and I said, well, sure, I'll go check this out and stuff like that. And I tell you, it's a great organization that does so much help inside the community, but their main focus is helping children, one community, one child at a time. So that's their big deal, is what they do. And so for us, we're just a small club right now, probably only got about maybe 18 members or so, but again, we just need to work on that. We wanted to kind of get the word out a little bit about who we are, what we do, and the work that we do in our community. There's some others that are going to talk about some of the main projects that we do here in Moore that's really significant. But anyway, moving on from there, I went to Texarkana, and I actually was president of that club over there, which is like 100 members, almost 100-year-old club. And
wow!
So I've been from very, very small clubs to big clubs and stuff like that. But one of the most common threads I think I've ever seen is that I meet some of the best friends I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, these people I still know today. I still see them. Texarkana, we still go over there, and we go to their pancake breakfast every year, annually, and stuff like that. And so I stay in touch with a lot of the people, and here in this club, amazing group of people.
Yeah.
Small group. Does great big stuff.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I recently just reread Atomic Habits, and I was thinking, we might be small, but it's kind of atomically powered. That's one thing that's really impressed me about this club is, like, it's not huge, but there are some really big things that you guys take on. Especially event-wise, like for a club that doesn't have many fingers and toes, you accomplish some pretty significantly sized events. So
when I retired, I moved. We grew up here in Oklahoma, and Oklahoma's my family, and we're from Oklahoma and all that kind of stuff. But I did travel around with my career a little bit. Like I said, I'd mentioned Joplin, Ardmore, Texarkana. So coming back here to Oklahoma was great, and we. Was out one day just kind of messing around, and we were over there by the Warren Regal Theater, and we saw a huge car show. And so I took a look at that, and I said, oh, Kiwanis is putting this on. I know a little bit about Kiwanis. I said, I think I'm going to join this club.
Yeah.
So that's how I got started in with the Kiwanis Club here in Moore. And a great group of people, and so
that's basically the same way I got involved with Kiwanis, was through that car show. So
I know,
it draws a lot of attention
from some of the others, but it sits right there off the the parking lot at the Regal Theater. We've had big semi trucks pull off the interstate and pulled into that car show and come say, "Hey, I love old cars" and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a pretty cool project, and it does a lot of big stuff for our community.
Well, and one thing that we want to really spotlight for you guys is small club right now, but we are trying to kind of bolster membership, right? I mean, I think a lot of the groups that we've had come through, that's kind of been a theme that runs through. So talk to us about what it looks like for folks to join the Kiwanis Club.
It's interesting because I've been in, like I said, a large club, and I've been in small clubs, and so it seems like your smaller clubs always have a little bit harder time getting kicked off on membership and stuff like that. So I think one of the things that we would like to try this year is we want to just kind of host an open house kind of thing, and invite some people to come out and join us, and not necessarily in the setting of a meeting, but come out, maybe we'll do a lunch or a dinner or something, and just talk a little bit about what we do and the importance and the impact even a few people can do in your own community, and try to grow some members that way. So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Favorite memory from this club?
From this club?
Yeah.
Well, obviously the most recent one is the car shows, because I'm a car guy.
Okay.
I love cars.
Yeah.
I have worked on cars, gosh, as a hobby all my life. Done all kinds of classic cars, everything from Chevelles to Camaros and Novas. And so
Nice.
I currently have a 68 Camaro, I just love that car. Yeah.
Is that what we've got pictures of
Yeah.
with the stage? Okay.
Yeah.
We booked our first show for the year, and new show, the truck gathering out in Guthrie, and the guy was trying to look us up, and he's like, I think I found it on here. It's like a Fairlane on in front of the stage, and I was like, you know what? I don't know if it's a Fairlane or not, but I was like, I know who owns it. I was like, that's David's car. So, yeah. I need to get better at recognizing that stuff. I'm always, I have pre-prepared trivia, but I don't know what I'm talking about when I read it.
Yeah.
But David, man, I tell you what, he's
Joyce did that. Her
cars is
club
his
president,
thing.
she did that for last year, I think, or a year before. She gave you a whole list of trivia questions.
I had a couple people come up and challenge, and I was like, hey, look, we can fight about it.
I don't know much about cars.
Yeah, it's I'm getting educated. I'm learning a little bit. They have wheels. They run on gas for the most part.
They go and sometimes.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, David, thank you for joining us.
Sure.
We will. Well. Okay, that'll be our awkward moment.
Okay, guys.
All right. Nope. All right, so here's the big reveal. We'll get everyone's reaction to this. So we want to say thanks to Gold Star Coffee, keeping us caffeinated out here. We want to say thanks to Oklahoma Smoke staff who pours it fresh. And Gold Star's got a brand new reveal. Okay, we're going to be launching something new tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, Ian and I are going to be out at the Warrior Ice Arena. Not the Blazers Ice Arena, but the Warriors Ice Arena. They've got Military Appreciation Night.
Cool.
I'm going to be out there with Ian, and when I can break away, I'm going to go join the Gold Star folks. And we have come up with the coolest, newest thing. Feast your eyes on this.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What is the ass?
This mini
Coffee
coffee
for
mug.
Barbie.
Yeah, Barbie
You're
coffee
gonna really
mug.
love this coffee.
I think that it's gonna hit with the girls more than it does guys.
Oh, is it like a stopper?
It's a stopper, man. Nailed it.
Okay.
That's a universal disposable lid stopper.
So it goes in like any of your.
Hook it on your keychain. Don't spill your coffee in your
So
car.
it's
But
kinda like
most
a
importantly,
flask topper,
while you're
but
walking
for-
from the Gold Star coffee table to your seat tomorrow night, you don't spill your Gold Star coffee.
Yes. I love it.
Amazing, right?
Amazing. Amazing.
I like it.
All right.
And now it's gone.
As I break the prototype. Back to the drawing board, boys.
Yeah.
And the small.
Take it seriously, folks.
Seriously.
All right. We'll get everybody's reaction to that as they rotate in. All right. And joining us now is Joyce Wall. Joyce, why don't you tell us a little about yourself and what role you play with the club?
All right. Well, I am currently the president of the Moore Kiwanis Club. I started October 1st and will go through till end of September of this year. I've been in Kiwanis probably about 15, 16 years now. Started out in Ardmore, Oklahoma. And the way I got into it was my husband, David Wall, that's currently the treasurer of our club. He joined, and after probably a year or two, he started asking me if I'd like to come and join him at some of the meetings. So I went just to have lunch with him and see what it was all about. And then after a while, I decided I wanted to join too, because I liked what the Kiwanis Club, what kind of activities they did and how they helped the children of the community. And so I've been in it, like I said, 15, 16 years. And I was president at one time when we were living in Ardmore, Oklahoma. It was a real small club also, probably about 12 people in the club, but they did a lot of activities there, and I really enjoyed it. And then from there we moved to Texarkana, which my husband had mentioned, and we were there 6 years, and then he retired and we moved here to Norman Moore area to be closer to the grandkids. And so we've been in this club now for probably about 4.5 years, and he was president I think a year or two ago, and he's now the treasurer, and I am the president this year. And so yeah, we've been very happy and active in the club and really enjoy it.
Well, you guys, seem to do a really good job from where I sit. I think most folks are pretty happy with the way the club gets run. Back in those early days, were there some events that kind of stuck out to you with those other clubs that spark a fond memory? Or
Yeah. When we lived in Ardmore, but we were actually in a club called Lone Grove, which is a little small town outside of Ardmore, and they did everything. There was no other, there was not a chamber of commerce or anything, any other civic groups. So they did we sponsored a little league baseball team. We did an Easter egg hunt. Even for a while, we did 4th of July fireworks at the park there in the town. We did an angel tree at Christmas. We did food baskets. We had activities going all year long, and
Wow.
and I mean, it was a very active club for being so small. And then when we moved to Texarkana, it was a very large club, which was total opposite. There was probably 50, 60 members in that
Wow.
club, and their big activity was a big pancake day that they did every year, and they made like $30,000 or something from this
Wow.
annual pancake day.
a big
So
day.
of course, it took a long time and a lot of people to put that on, but
Wow.
it was a really good event. And now that we're in Moore, our big activity is our car show, which my husband mentioned, and we've done really well with it. We have over 100 cars every year, probably up to 150 cars. And of course the public's invited to come, and there's no charge to the public to come out and look at all the cars and stuff. And so we do that. We do some of the recent activities we've just did. We help ring the Salvation Army bell every
Yep.
year. We do that, which I enjoy doing. And then we also participate in the Haunt Old Town there in Moore, where give out candy and stuff for trick-or-treaters.
They maybe get a couple extra shout-outs from the stage.
Yeah.
I maybe know a guy.
Up to
So,
one or two.
We
Three on a
participate
special
in
day.
that, and we've participated in the Red Ribbon Parade in the
Yep.
past.
Okay.
And then we're actually planning a fun activity just for our club, because we want everyone to get together outside of our normal meeting. And we're going to try to do a bowling night where we can all get
That's
together and bowl and bring
You should
our
come with us. You should come join the bowling night.
Okay.
I'll give you some lessons, okay? I don't
I
know
have
if
a-
you're as good of a bowler as I am.
See, when I bowl, everybody in the whole room looks because I throw it halfway down the lane.
Get those Nerf balls out.
And everybody's like, "What was that?" And I was like, "I don't know. I just throw it." And then I'm wondering why my shoulders didn't work. I'm
just
Yeah.
kick
lugging
your
them down the
shoulder,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Better
usually,
Granny.
it's usually my
Right.
hand or my shoulder that starts to hurt. Like I got one good game in me, and by one good game, I just mean I'm not hurting during
The
it.
next day, I'm like, "Oh, what did I do?"
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
But
fun.
Joyce, is there? Well, I'm gonna direct this at Ian first. So to my shame, I've been pretty ignorant on any level of awareness of Kiwanis, pretty much my entire life. I think it was I would see the logo at grocery stores and places like this, but I really had no,
I said the same thing.
I can't remember a Kiwanis sponsored event growing up, and and that's not to knock it down, but
I mean, I
are
grew
there-
up in Florida, and the Kiwanis Club to us was tennis courts. That's the only thing we knew of. As a kid, that's when I think
Yeah.
Kiwanis Club, I could go back to Florida, and that's where we'd all meet up after school and play as a boys and girls club, or we'd play tennis. There's something to do, or they had cold basketball hoops. But that was to the extent
was,
of all we
the
knew. We never
Kiwanis-
saw an adult there. It was just
Yeah.
open. And we just go in, but we knew at night it was locked. So someone obviously did it, but we didn't know anything much more about it. So I've always never really, but I've never, one of those things, never dug into a research.
Yeah, and the reason I ask is I think there are a lot of people who do not live under a rock like me and probably do have a level of awareness, but if there was something that could be done to bolster some awareness, what types of things could you kind of mention that people might not know that the Kiwanis Club does here, locally, other than the car show? We know that's a really big event, but are there maybe some little hidden gems that maybe folks aren't aware of that we can spotlight?
Well,
Let me check.
okay, Mine,
Yeah,
of course,
on the
goes
spot.
blank when you
Yeah.
ask that. I'm like,
Like, take this moment to thank our sponsor, Gold Star
Gold Star
Coffee.
Coffee.
If I can
what
get it in
other
focus.
activities do you-
Do.
I mean, you mentioned most of the ones, but we're always looking to expand, and that's one of the reasons why we like to have new people come in to get some new
So if-
ideas.
Yeah.
So what would you say to someone thinking about joining the Kiwanis Club? Someone
Yeah.
walked up and said, "I'm interested. I'm curious what you guys are about. I want to join." What would you say?
Well, I mean, if you like helping children, doing things for children, I mean, that is our main focus. I mean, we do other things. Like, one of the things we do is, and not just our club, but all the local Kiwanis clubs, we go out to the Veterans Center in Norman once a month, and we put on a bingo game for all the veterans, and they really look forward to that. I mean, they love it, and we go out, and every time they win, they get some money, and they can use that money to buy little things there.
Is that date set now? Is that kind of like or even like the time of year?
Well, I know it's on Thursdays, but I'm not sure if it's like the second or third Thursday of the month, something like that.
If we get the date from that, we'll add that in
Yeah.
over time in the comment section on this.
Yeah.
So check the comments for all that
So-
stuff, folks.
So that's one of the things we do that's not directly with children, but we also,
Yeah.
it helps the veterans, and it's something they really enjoy. And we do meet every Monday at Johnnies Charcoal Broiler. They're on Telephone Road. We meet on Mondays at noon, and we try to get speakers to come in, and it could be like other nonprofit organizations, or it could be just someone that has a cool hobby that they want to talk about, or anything. So we're always looking for suggestions of people that could come in and speak to us and tell us about their programs. Or
We got any rules on folks joining us for those Monday afternoon luncheons?
I mean,
or
we encourage anyone that would like to come out and see what Kiwanis is all about. I mean, we're always encouraging our members to bring guests with them. But, if anyone just wants to show up, like we've had a few people that come to the club that they've heard about Kiwanis and what it does, and they just come out and visit, and several of them have wound up joining our club after, finding out what Kiwanis is all about. So
Yeah.
we encourage people to come and visit us.
one thing that I really like that we do at the meetings too is so we do this thing called Happy Sad Dollars. You wanna tell them about that?
Yeah, each week we have a little container, and we ask if anyone has any happy or sad thing that they'd like to share with the club. And usually they'll put $1 or something in this little container, and then they'll tell us something that's happened in the past week or two, either
cool.
like with a family member or
Yeah.
a friend or something, or if they're just happy to be there, or
Yep.
they're happy the weather's good. It could be anything. Or if there's something sad that they'd like to share with us, and
Which we just had. I won't give all the details. We'll change the names to protect the innocent. But we had a pretty touching moment this week. Gal shared that they had a family member pass away, and she started breaking down. And it's things like that outside of like the activities that we do to help the kids out and things like that. But like this club really cares about each other. And it was
yeah.
I gotta say kudos to Ron with the way that he responded to that. That can be a thing and kind of catch you off guard. But these folks love each other well. It's really, really cool to see how they do this happy sad
it's a
thing.
neat program. We always start out the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. We sing a song, "My Country 'Tis of Thee," and we say a prayer. And so yeah, it is. We look forward to seeing each other each week. I mean, you become like a family, because you're with these people, and you're doing projects with them and having fun with them. We had a Christmas party, and So we just do all kinds of fun things, but we're also, like I said, our main focus is doing things for the community. We're always looking for suggestions of anything that, we could do to help in the community. So if people have suggestions, please let us know how we can help.
Yeah, in fact, folks, like for everybody who watches this later, like if there are ideas, questions that you might have, go ahead and throw them in the comments when we post this up, and we can field those. Maybe we do a little touch point back in another recording session, or we'll just post them in the comments. But reach out to the Kiwanis Club here in Moore through their Facebook page. I think that's kind of the best place to reach. How about that? Where can folks find y'all online?
Well,
I know they have a Facebook.
You're kind of our internet
Kiwanis,
guy.
Kiwanis Club of Moore.
We got our web. You can find us on our website. You can find us on our Facebook page. We'll probably throw an Instagram account in here soon. Stay tuned for that. But right now, Facebook's really the best way to get in touch with us and interact from a distance. But we would love for you to join us on Mondays at 12 at Johnny's off telephone.
Right.
So. Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Joyce, thank you for coming out tonight. We really appreciate it and appreciate what you guys are doing out in the community.
Well, thank you for inviting us.
You're very welcome. All right.
Happy
Boxcar Woody, we want to say
yes.
thank you and what's up to Boxcar Woody Lumber. We also love the furniture guys over there too. We want to say thank you to them for our awesome centerpiece here. The barrel that we sit around every episode came from the folks over in the stockyards. Go check them out.
And
that
go
is
ask for Ryan.
big time. Don't ask for anybody other than Ryan.
It's just Ryan.
Carol, do you like hockey?
Do I like hockey? Yes, I love hockey. How can I go to a game? Where can I go to a game?
Man, it's amazing. Thousands are asking. Where can you catch the hockey
Mike,
scene
where
in
can
Oklahoma City? I'll tell you where. You can catch it tomorrow night at the Warriors Ice Arena. Some people call it the Blazers Ice Arena. Just off of 35 and 240? Yeah. We should know that better by now. But we got Military Appreciation Night this weekend. Friday and Saturday we'll be out there doing a recording session and having a lot of fun out there. For all the active duty guys, you can go on base and get tickets at
ITT probably.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
We called it MWR. If you're a Navy guy, you need to go talk to your MWR person. If you're an Air Force guy,
Got ITT.
ITT.
Or your first shirt.
You know where that's at. I also think you can just show up.
Emailing it around free tickets.
Yeah. I don't think they're free. I think it's a $4 discount with ID. It might be free on base. Maybe that's what it is.
They usually give them
Look, go to ITT first, and then
and if it's not
show
free,
up if
cry,
the tickets are gone.
and maybe
Yeah,
someone will
get
buy it.
$4 off when you show up, and come see us around the barrel while you show up.
Yeah.
All right, our next person in the seat around the barrel. I got to come up with a better catchphrase than all that. Anyway, joining us now is Carol.
In the barrel.
Carol,
that
welcome
barrel?
to the show. Thanks for coming out tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Tell us your role in Kiwanis.
Well, I've been in the K family since I was about 15.
Is that what the cool kids,
Long
the K family?
time ago.
I like that.
Yes. So when I was in high school, I joined the Key Club. And so Key Club is sponsored by the Kiwanis, whatever Kiwanis Club is in your town, which the Kiwanis Club of Moore does sponsor South Moore Key Club. We do have other Key Clubs at Moore High School, which is sponsored by the South OKC Kiwanis.
I'm writing notes too.
And Westmore. Then when I went to college at Stephen F. Austin, I didn't want to join a sorority, so when they were having all the little booths that you could join, I saw CKI, which is affiliated with Kiwanis, and so I joined that. Ron and I both were in high school. You'll meet Ron at some point if you haven't already met him. And
everyone's wondering what this guy looks like.
Yes.
Just wait, folks.
Wait.
And so we did that for 4 years, and we were like super active. We had over 100 people in our club, and we did all kinds of volunteer projects around town. Probably our favorite one was working with adults with disabilities, And so then, became an adult and wasn't ever in a town with a Kiwanis. But about 10 years ago, 2 men walked into the chamber and said they were thinking about starting a Kiwanis Club. And I was very excited about that. And so we chartered it about 10 years ago, and I was the charter president.
Nice.
What OG?
I know. And I am now the president-elect.
Nice.
This is awesome because, I think I'm like the baby member of the
You
club.
are. I think you are.
No, someone's joined after me now, so I'm not
That's
the
why
new
you're
guy.
trying to get me
But
to join.
I'm getting my history lesson here.
Yeah.
It's like- I usually just dance around with these guys out in public.
There is a history,
This is
though, of Kiwanis and Moore before us.
Right.
So this
Really?
is a reconstitution.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it was a
Did
larger,
that make
much
it
larger
easier to
club.
recharter, or did you have to go through all the steps again?
I didn't go through
You didn't
any
go
of
through- you just
that. I
showed
didn't
up
go
after
through
it
all
was
the
done?
background. I just showed up
Just showed up
and
when they were
ran a
ready.
meeting.
Okay.
Fire Phoenix. Can't trap a
Yes,
Fire
here.
Phoenix. I love it. And doing awesome things since then. What CKI, for the folks that maybe don't know, what's that stand for?
Like me. Hi.
Well, CKI it was called Circle K International. Then the Circle K grocery stores came
Yeah.
about, and
Okay.
it got a little confusing, so they just shortened it to CKI. But that is the college level, which is sponsored by Kiwanis
So Key Club is kind of,
High School.
yeah, okay.
And then we do have Builders Club that's in junior high, and then we also do work with some elementaries. We have
Central High.
Central Elementary that we work with through a program called Bugs, which is bringing up grades.
Okay.
And so we allow the teachers to nominate who they want to be. They'll get certificates for those that are have brought up their grades, and at the end of the year, all those names will go into a little hopper, and we give away 4 bicycles.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
fun.
So we basically it is a leadership program. So we are trying to build leadership starting from the elementary age all the way up to college. Oh, I haven't even talked about Action Club.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
So at the same time that we were chartering Kiwanis, there was someone that works at a home for adults with developmental disabilities, and so she started working alongside us to charter an Action Club. And so Action Club, and it's AKTION, there's where your K is. Action Club is basically Kiwanis for adults with developmental disabilities. And so our Action Club here in Moore was the first Action Club in Oklahoma.
Oh, that's cool.
They have now since
Oh, wow.
expanded, and we have 3. Correct?
There's 3 in the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah, I think there's 3 in the state of Oklahoma.
Texas right now, too.
And they are like super active. You will see them all
Big
around
time.
town,
Always doing something.
always.
Yeah.
So
Car washes, cleaning up the canal.
Yep.
Like all kinds.
They work for the city. They go to the food bank, Moore Faith Medical Clinic. So
The car show, like
Yes,
they, you know,
they do help.
they help with the volunteer staff at the car show.
They do more service hours than
Yeah.
all the Kiwanis clubs in pretty much in this area combined.
Yeah.
They've won
And
national awards for it.
correct me if I'm wrong. Like they'll you can reach out to them for help with the thing, right?
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
collaborate a lot. Usually when they have service projects that they're working on, we will join them, or vice versa. They'll come
Yeah.
and join us. So anytime we want to do something with them, they will join us.
Good way to get in touch with them.
They are an Action Club of Santa Fe Place. So Santa Fe Place is a group home for, it's an ICF for adults with disabilities. So they have about 60 members, and just
Wonderful folks.
they're great. They have their own own leadership, so they go in and nominate and vote on their leaders, their president, and they hold their meetings just like we do, and they're also always looking for different volunteer opportunities.
Yeah.
They join us at our meetings as well sometimes.
Yeah, if
Correct.
you ever come to a meeting, which you should come to a meeting at 12 o'clock on Mondays at
At
Johnny's, off of Telephone Road. you will, we spotlight the Action Club every meeting. So they're, their presence is known a lot. They, not only are they looking for opportunities, sometimes they create them. They actually gave
usually what
Neptune
happens.
our first indoor event, and we hosted a Christmas party, red carpet Christmas party.
Okay.
And let me tell you, they got some dance moves.
They
They got some dance
said
moves.
they can dance.
Yeah. Awesome.
Before I go into mine, do you have any more?
Yeah, no. All right, so here's our new session of rapid fire questions
All right,
with
I'll do
Ian.
something different. Rapid fire
I'm not
with
very
me.
good on the fly.
All right, so it's gonna be rapid fire. First answer, first thing that came to your head. No
Yep.
wrong answers. So first thing, coffee, tea, or just raw leadership energy when you're being president.
When I'm the
When you're
president,
president, do you have to have caffeine, or do you just go in ready to go?
I pretty much go in ready
All right.
to go.
What's your favorite animal?
A dog?
Okay,
Oh
well,
gosh, there's so many though.
Exactly.
It is a dog, but I
what's a
love
good,
them all.
What's a good follow-up?
A
A domestic animal. Like if you had to
hippo?
Wow. That sounds
Hippo.
dangerous.
I've never-
That's like one of the most deadly
What do
animals
you like
on the
about
planet.
hippos? Now we're going sidetrack, but what do you like about hippos?
Well,
There's no wrong answers.
no, they're kind of shiny and they're just so cute. And have you ever seen them eat?
Yes, I
Like,
have.
Their whole mouth.
Follow
will
the
eat
crushes the
it.
watermelon.
An alligator in half. This is craziness, folks.
That one a different
Stay away from hippos, all right? This is not.
You know they were trying to farm hippos in Louisiana back, I think, at the turn of the century. There's a whole thing. They were trying to boot in the cattle market. Was it? It's a thing. Me and my wife listened to podcasts.
See, like,
So they're going to try to, before the beef industry became really commercialized, they were trying to raise hippos in Louisiana because they eat stuff in the water, like in the bayous, that was aggressive. So they thought, okay, we're going to do two things here. But while they were raising them, they had to bring in them as babies, raise them old enough to harvest them. That's what they're saying.
Golly.
But in that time of growing that first herd, the beef industry just took off in the Midwest, and it overpowered it. So no one now wants hippo meat. But they said that there's a small chance that if the beef industry wouldn't have taken off like it did, all of our burgers would have been hippo meat.
I can't help
Sorry,
but
it's your favorite
resist
animal.
this. Like,
But
I'm
look it
gonna
up,
be,
look it
I'm
up.
gonna be at a
Yeah, look it up.
stoplight
Random fact.
on the way home.
Random fact. But anyways, next.
Oh man.
Go cows.
Yes. What is the worst meeting snack?
Where's meeting snack?
Yeah. What could be the worst thing someone's brought to a meeting to snack on?
It's. I don't know who it was, and if I remembered who it was, I would say it right now. Okay, this causes so much tension in my marriage. Okay, and it's someone was chewing ice very close to me, and
It would not have been me, 'cause
I
I'd be
don't
like-
know for sure, but I often sit near Julie Cook. So if it's her, like, one, shout out. If you're looking for insurance, go see Julie Cook at Allstate.
she'll chew
But
ice.
if she's the ice chewer, do not sit near her at 12 o'clock on Mondays at Johnny's off a telephone road. Yeah.
It was not me.
We'll never see her again.
Now I will tell you that Johnny's does have an amazing chocolate pie. So
Okay.
It
I have
does.
not eaten anything bad at Johnny's. So
Johnny's
I
is
can't
great
give you a
food.
bad snack. I mean, I don't like coffee. So anything coffee flavored would be my worst snack.
I was gonna ask sweet or salty when it comes to snacks.
I like them both.
All right, that's a good
Yeah,
answer.
and way too much.
What is one thing you learned the hard way your first term as president? There's so many.
To say yes
Just
to
say
it.
yes.
I had never been in Kiwanis,
Yeah,
so
okay.
I didn't know anything
You didn't
about
know
it. Luckily, I had somebody that was very great at guiding me, and so she helped me through the whole first year, and so we made it.
Do you think this time around will be easier? Or do you think
Yes,
it'll-
absolutely.
And then I ask everybody this, not on the podcast, but lately, but asking everybody this. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
This is,
Probably one horse-sized duck, so
All right.
it's even.
It's even.
1 to
So
1.
1 on 1. All right.
and 1.
All right. Deal.
like
Deal.
that almost felt like way left field, but like at the last meeting we were talking about some gal whose thing was she was the duck lady.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so like this is actually kind of relevant to a conversation that we've been
all
having.
around. No,
Well,
I always ask everybody.
We used to sell. It was a fundraiser, and so you would sell these like gift cards to buy a duck, and so they put all these rubber ducks in the Turner Falls, and then whichever duck won, somebody won the prize.
And this was a Kiwanis event.
Oh, I wanted to do that
Like,
downtown.
what-
I was trying to get
but
someone to help
it's
me
not
do
a
it.
thing. We need to get a Jeep club. So
get it
Dusty,
started again.
here we go.
There is.
Dusty
They do
Trails
huge.
Jeep Club. I know
Oh,
who
I
you
love-
are.
I love
You
them.
know who I am.
They've eaten with us.
Yeah, let's bring back the duck thing, okay? Like,
The duck race is fun.
Yeah.
We were talking about it the other night.
you know,
write your-
I don't
you
know
write your
about
little
next
number on the bottom,
episode,
and
but we'll.
they do it in Chicago every year, I think it is, where they do the duck race. They hold the net. And there's hundreds of thousands of them. And they just, first one to pass the finish line to pick it up, and they read it.
Yeah, and I
Whoever's
think
number
they
that
win-
is, they claim it.
They win half the pot, or they win
Yeah.
some of the money.
And the rest goes to
but
charity
the rest
or
of it goes
something.
to
Yeah.
And we could do that though. We just need to. Who do we know in Bricktown at the canal we could use?
Bro,
When they get the canal-
I know. I got.
I got you on the council.
I got a decent. Yeah.
Todd, I'm coming for you.
All right. All right.
All right, cool.
Okay.
New idea. I'm writing that down though.
Yeah.
Duck racing.
Yeah.
Not only we get into fake duck racing.
Maybe you can collaborate with the Kiwanis Club.
Oh.
Yeah, heck, yeah, that's
We
right.
need someone to donate us a lot of ducks.
You can get them on Amazon.
Yeah. Yeah. They're on
You
Amazon.
can get-
Buy them for us.
I used to buy them 200 for like $70. We used to give them away with kids every time they come. To the
I
door, we
actually
give them
have
to us.
a
Cute.
I have a
Kinda
special shopping list right now on Amazon for ducks because I got a buddy that just bought a Jeep and he's like
Yeah.
so against putting ducks
Oh.
in his car. So I've got Ninja Turtle ducks ready to order. Joe,
found-
I'm coming for you.
I saw someone duck a Jeep the other day, but it was a big one, a big old duck, and they stuck it on the top. It was
awesome.
hilarious.
I need to borrow that.
Usually you have to have ducks when you go on
All
a
right,
cruise.
Carol.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here it is.
This okay? We want your honest reaction. Okay.
Okay.
What do you think of Gold Star Coffee's newest product?
I think it would go great in my chai tea latte.
Boom.
Boom, it's better than my reaction.
Absolutely
What is
great.
it?
Absolutely great. Well, you think you'd keep it on a keychain? How would you carry that thing around?
On a keychain, probably, yeah.
Oh,
Because
This-
Maybe like a badge reel.
You should have it in a pad reel. When you're done with it, it just pops back
Yeah,
up.
I don't know. That might not work, but
I have some coffee on that.
I love it.
Coffee on it, yeah.
What color would you want to see it in?
Red.
That was quick.
That was a quick answer.
That was very quick. She's already thinking it.
Well,
White
no,
and
I-
blue. I wouldn't have thought of that, but we'll do red, white, and blue. I
Might
love
as
that
well.
word.
It's Gold Star Coffee.
Yeah. Red, white, and blue. All right. Carol, next time we see you, I will have a miniature coffee in your requested
And
color.
I will put it on my keychain just
I
for
love
you.
it. I love it. Carol, thank you.
you for
We
having
appreciate you
us.
coming out, and we'll see you on Monday
Yes.
at 12 at Johnny's,
Johnny's
off
on
Telephone Road.
Yes.
All right.
you.
Thank you.
I'll wrap it.
Ron, thanks for coming out.
Absolutely.
Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us about who you are and what you do with the Kiwanis Club.
Ron Motley. I've been a Kiwanian same amount of time as my wife. My wife and I are pretty much attached to the hip. We don't do much of anything apart. We like to do a lot of stuff together. It's one of the things that actually Michael commented on.
Yeah.
He kind of saw that wherever Carol was, Ron was not far behind, or vice versa.
In fact, I think when I told you that, it was probably one of the first times that we came into each other's circle.
Okay.
And probably had zero awareness of it was
Probably.
at the barbecue competition over here, Grill Stock.
Oh, Grill Stock,
so,
yeah.
Like I
2 years ago,
I've
probably?
seen them at other things before, but like again, like I went up to him and I was like, man, you know, like relationship goals. Like I would love to be doing the events thing. You know, it's not that Julie and I never do events together, but like, yeah, you guys are
We
just
have our,
She came to
always.
we have our
the
time
hockey
apart.
game.
She did come and
Yeah,
talk.
Saturdays are my
kind of
day to go
left
play
us, but-
golf. Her day to watch murder.
She's like,
She loves her Dateline and all that kind of stuff, and does her puzzles and stuff like that. And she likes it when I go play golf. 'Cause
Yeah.
it gives her time. So, but for the most part, if we're out in the community and doing stuff, we're
Side
kind
by
of like
side.
David and Joyce. We're just we do things together. We're going on 39 years here in a couple of days. On February 14th will be our 39th anniversary.
Wow.
Been together, and we were together
So
5
so
years
we
before
got
that.
the 50-year club, we got the 40-year club.
Yeah, yeah.
I got the 20-year club covered this year and
2-year club.
killing it. Killing it.
Baby steps. Right?
Yeah, we all get to learn from each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I've been in ministry really for longer than I've been pretty much anything. I'm a bivocational minister. I serve a church down in Duncan, Oklahoma, and preach there on Sundays and go down there once a week. But then I work at the same facility that Carol works at, Santa Fe Place. We're both what's called QIDPs. We work on rehabilitation plans for adults with developmental disabilities, try to help them become as independent as they can be. Kind of a very rewarding thing. I never thought I'd be doing it. Like I said, I've been in full-time ministry for 25, 30 plus years, and then I went into insurance for a brief period of time, and during COVID actually, and that's when Jessica, who was running the Santa Fe Place, kind of found me. And since I have an advanced degree and have worked with that population before, she basically said, we need somebody, we need a QIDP. And so I kind of just stumbled into that position. Really, it's become just a very rewarding thing. So, but I keep up the bivocational ministry. But when in the meantime, as far as civic duties go, I've been a Lions member when I was down in Corsicana, Texas. Served the Lions Club down there, and Carol and I were both in CKI together. And I actually was a Kiwanis advisor when I got out of college. We stayed in the college town we were from, and I became the Kiwanis advisor to the CKI club, and kind of so kept that continuity. And so I've been in on and off Kiwanis for quite some time, and it's just something that I think it's something that's kind of starting to get lost, this idea of civic organizations. And that's kind of a sad thing. So I think it's one of the reasons why we're kind of small, is because we don't think of that. I mean, back in the day, that was just,
that's what you did.
Yeah, I mean, and it was, Kiwanis was actually started as a business organization, a way to promote your business and to coming camaraderie, and not just about capitalism, but that there is a civic part of being a citizen of the United States, and it was just men actually when it started, and the women have kind of joined and made us better. But
I like girls.
But it's also one of the reasons why it's kind of unfortunate. Kiwanis has actually evolved internationally faster than it has in the United States. I mean, even though the longevity is in the United States, as soon as it went international, it kind of boomed, because they do. I think they're a little bit more civic minded in other parts of the world. Yeah. Especially in Asia. I mean, that's actually where a lot of our international presidents are from the Asia area.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Like, and that's something, prior to press and record, that we kind of talked about of, whether it's Kiwanis or Rotary or
Lions.
Some of these clubs. I mean, even the Legion. We talked with the Legion. It's like these things seem to kind of be losing something.
It's a generational gap, honestly.
And like I said, coming from the church world, it's the same thing in the church world. I mean, unfortunately, it's you see those ebbs and flows of just plugging yourself into something, a community, other than just even neighborhoods are kind of that way too. We're kind of losing the idea of communicating with neighbors, and unfortunately, social media. Don't get on my soapbox, but social media has kind of become that place where you hide behind a screen, and we're actually losing the ability to communicate with each other. That's why I like podcasts and things like that, because we can actually talk.
Come sit at my table. I think it's vital. I mean, I know Carol might give me a side eye, but I was just listening to Joe Rogan, and they were talking about that, of the importance of discourse, and it's something that's gotten lost. I would hope that what effort we can put into one more on the barrel, that we would be inviting some of that. Come talk to us about your thing. Let's see what your opinion is.
That was the whole point of starting this.
And especially on a small level. Let's recreate the town square.
Well, that's why they talk about the long format. Like I said, everything's on a clock almost these days, and the ability to kind of have a long format conversation with somebody is just kind of priceless.
The art's gone.
Yeah.
But as far as Kiwanis, I think that's one of the things we can offer beyond just the ability to plug into the community is we can offer a small community as well.
Yeah.
And with common goals and common ideas and a common purpose.
I think especially around something that I think everybody can get behind doing good things for kids.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to argue about, hey, let's give some bikes to some kids.
Yeah, and
not that that's all that it is, but it's the things that we're tackling locally and getting involved with.
And people are good at throwing money at things like that,
Yeah.
but there's a component that needs to be accentuated, and that to me is that idea of putting yourself into it and
Yeah.
not just writing a check. But actually saying let's roll up our sleeves and let's get busy. Let's do something.
Big time. With the stage, there are events that we get invited to that it's of the organizations that are behind them, the types of things that you can get involved with, the stuff that Kiwanis does. I can tell you, we get some invites to go join some groups. Joining this group is so rewarding because of the impact that it has on the community, but the people you get to work with. I mean, it is, especially when we come to the car show, it is, it is a year-long prep. And then that day, and not even just the day, day of, but those days leading up to, but the day of. It is early morning rising, and I'm telling you what. I think this is the third year that we've done it with y'all, and it is. David's out there. I'm opening the stage. Hopefully the parking lot lights are on, and it is a long day. But everybody is in there working and.
You look at your watch and you've done 17,000 steps, and,
But and everybody's attitude, it's fantastic. It's, hey, how can I help, and do you need a hand, and everybody's so polite, so much fun to be around. It is a great community to get involved with.
And just like anything, you get in what you get out. If you're willing to put in the effort, you're going to get a lot out. The networking, the feeling of participating in your community, and being a citizen of the world.
Yeah. So the car show, when is that going down?
So that is August 15th this year. We always pick the hottest day of the year. I don't know how we manage that.
Yeah.
But it's always the hottest day of the year. We used to butt up against the Moore War Run, which was the next weekend, and we decided to move it away from that so that we wouldn't have to fight with, because a lot of times they'll shut off streets and we couldn't get people to come from one way or the other. But we started out as a pure car show. The history kind of goes where we started off with maybe 40, 50 cars. We were in a church parking lot. I think we had a pancake IHOP that was there making pancakes. And I think we raised $1,000 or something like that to give to the Children's Health Foundation. And we sort of just kind of grew and grew and grew to the point now this is going to be our 7th year. We had 130 or so cars last year. Yeah. We had about 30 vendors. So it's become kind of a, not just the car show. That's where it's kind of morphed a little bit. It's become a car show and a vendor event.
Okay. Yeah.
We had probably close to 30 vendors, I think, that came out.
And motorcycles.
Yeah, we got
shout out to my friends over at Four Thunder. Thanks for.
Absolutely, yeah. We had a big old monster truck out there this year.
Yep.
But we're really trying to promote it, trying to kind of build that up a little bit, because we want the community to come out. Because a lot of times with car shows, it's car show guys, mostly guys, that come out and just kind of admire each other's cars.
Yep.
And so we're really trying to promote this to get more of the community involved, to where they can come out and not just look at cars and enjoy that, and they get to vote on cars. It's really the trophies are peer-to-peer. They vote on each other, but we do have an opportunity for a best in show where people can vote on their favorite cars. But then it gives that vendor event, it's kind of eye appeal, because we're lucky enough to have partnered with Warren Theater. They give us that spot right there. Now I know that they're talking about building something out there, so there might be a time where we have to change, but
Don't do that. Don't do that.
but it gives us that view off the interstate, and we actually, when they see the cars, but when they see those vendor tents, it has a tendency to draw folks in. So
it's like the National Night Out, same thing.
I mean,
and it's right after the National Night Out. We actually use the National Night Out to promote the car show, and so we're always looking for ways to increase it. That's right. We had a live band.
Oh yeah.
That came out and did a couple songs for us, and we've talked about. We're always talking about ways to improve it, and that's where somebody could come in, plug in, and say, "Hey, I've got an idea for your car show. What if you tried this?" And we're always looking for ways to. We haven't perfected it, but we're always striving toward that way. But yeah, we're hoping to have a. Like I said, we're word of mouth. When we go around to other car shows to promote our car show, invariably somebody picks up our flyer and says, "Oh yeah, that's the one in August. We'll be there." And so we're known in the car show community as a car show event.
What does it take for someone to enter their car? Or just drive up? Do you have to apply? Is there a fee? Is there a...
Yes,
you can register early.
Yes.
Yep. There's a so.
Yeah, you can register ahead of time, but we at one time we were trying to give them a something to an advantage or an incentive to register early, but we've just decided that we don't need to. We come out. We have people that they'll drive by, they'll see it, they'll go home, they'll pick up their car, and they'll come. They just have to be there in time to be able to judge the car. They can't be upset if they pull in at 10 o'clock and the ballots are already turned in. We just try to we encourage. David and Joyce do a really good job of hitting all the major car shows.
Nice.
And gives us an opportunity to see what they're doing, pick up a couple of little hints and things from them, and then we invariably see a lot of the same cars at those shows that come to our show, and most of them are just looking for hardware. They just want to show off their cars.
Yeah.
That's
and there in addition to the vendors and the guys that kind of show up to just show off, there's a couple that stand out to me that if you got a family, bring the little ones out to this, because they're the Scooby-Doo guy. He usually has books that he gives away to the little ones running around, and there was a guy with a station wagon this year that had a little race car track set up on the back end of it.
We actually saw him at the Mustang car show, and he told us, he said, "Oh yeah, we're coming," because they set up kind of like a kid area.
Yeah.
And they give away little Matchbox cars.
Yeah, they give away. Yeah. So, like I said, the kids love it. I mean, that's why it was kind of a really perfect match for us, because
kids get their own judges.
Yeah, they get a Kids' Choice Award.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And they
get them involved.
And every now and again, there's known to be a dance-off competition. So we usually we have
trivia. I mean, he's always doing trivia.
I'm excited for this.
I might have a special co-host for
I'll be there.
We try to do it since it is in August. I mean, the reasons we do it in August is because you're almost guaranteed no rain, because rain will kill a car show quicker than anything.
It's so hot, it ain't gonna rain.
Yeah, and we've learned, and really it's from feedback from the car show folks, that we got to shut the thing down like before noon.
Yeah.
Because
they get kind of antsy.
We try to get out of the way for the hottest part of the day. So
it's a morning thing.
It's
usually.
a morning thing. You can come out. Kids can bring their families, they do.
They do.
Kids can bring their families.
The kids are the ones that bring them out. But they can come out and stroll and not get too hot.
Yeah.
So it's a fun time. I mean, like I said, that's become our signature event. We went for quite some time in our club where we didn't have the funds to be able to reach out in the community and do things, and it was, we were kind of racking our brains. We really didn't have the numbers to be able to do something as large as a pancake supper. That takes a lot of people, and a lot of people going out in the community and selling ads and all that kind of stuff. And we just really found this niche to this car show, and actually our club has become so successful at it that other clubs have come to us and asked, how do we replicate it? How can we do the same thing? and matter of fact, even at our TO convention, we actually, yeah, and so our primary recipient of our car show funds go to the Children's Health Foundation. It used to be Children's Miracle Network, now it's the Children's Health Foundation. And we gave, I think probably over the 7-year period, I bet we've given close to $30,000 to the Children's Health Foundation. Wouldn't you say? About $30,000 totals for the last 7 years or so.
That's impressive.
So that's kind of our primary, but then we also, it's not one of those 100% proceeds go to the Health Foundation, because we have other things that we would like to do in the community, and so that's what we're trying.
And so that money that comes in that stays in the club, let me tell you, it goes to some really cool stuff supporting other organizations and efforts across the community. Just this last week, we had oh my goodness, Steve Shawn from the Impact Foundation come through, and we made a donation there. Absolutely. For their efforts with Safety Town.
We want to partner with that. I'm telling you, that's something that.
And that's just one of I don't know how many different little organizations that have come through.
The Virtue Center come and talk to us. We have every year we have Bucks for Bikes come and talk to us, and we donate to Bucks for Bikes. We've even helped with to put bikes together when it comes that time. We like I said, we ring the Salvation Army bell, so we usually invite the Salvation Army to come talk to us from time to time. We have lots of good speakers, and if they have something that they are passionate about and that needs some support in some way, we try to help them out with that. We usually, like I said, if they're presenting a program to us that is service minded, we usually give them a donation before they leave.
Nice.
So it's just one of the ways that we
really
can.
Nice.
Yeah. We're really excited about what Steve came and gave to us last week.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really if they pull it off, and I think they'll pull it off. This project that they're doing over here off of.
Another big one is also bridges.
Yeah. All these things at the and like the schools like deep down into it. It's going to be really good connections getting made. Across the community for benefiting the target market of them kids. So.
We got 2 bridges, I think, last month.
Yeah,
that's very impressive. I never even heard of that. I've been here for 10 years.
And another thing, we actually had this was a couple of years ago. Had a program called Water for Life.
Okay.
And it's a couple of really smart scientists that have come up with this way to produce water from the atmosphere. Mm-hmm. It's this huge machine that they can drop.
Do they have an office downtown in Bricktown?
They probably do.
I think they've got.
But it started kind of in this area, and I mean they're trying to scale it, and I mean this is a place where they can drop this down in a desert, and it can produce water. It draws water from the atmosphere, and as a matter of fact, it has gone from this little, this area, to where it's. Almost becoming a signature event, I think, with Kiwanis. I think they went all the way to at least international to try to partner with Kiwanis because it's a perfect fit.
It is, yeah.
And it's really, really cool. And like I said, we wouldn't have ever known about that if it hadn't been for our little Kiwanis club.
I wanted to pull it up. Jamie, pull that up. We're working on that.
I got
We'll throw something in there.
I got
comments about that.
I have to be at a basketball game in a few minutes. My wife's coaching some stuff, so.
All right, Ian.
If I'm not there,
we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, yep, nice. I'll figure it out tomorrow what I'm doing.
We have back in the hot seat Ron and Carol. Okay. One thing I want to make a plug for. Maybe this requires some editing. So, there's all kinds of ways to get involved with Kiwanis and get involved with the car show. One thing that we've got is some sponsorship opportunities, and we've kind of changed that up a little bit this year. We've added some things, maybe changed the kind of buy-in, I guess.
Right.
So you guys want to talk about that?
Yeah, so you want to go from lowest to highest, you think? So anybody can be a sponsor, but if you want to be a sponsor that promotes your name, we start with a silver level, which is a $100 sponsorship. You can put some things in swag bags, but it gets you a little spot on the banner. Then at $250, you would add the ability to be a vendor as well. So you can sponsor the car show, but then for that extra level, you can get a vendor tent and come out and promote. Because normally it's what, $30. And then the platinum sponsor, that's where you get a little bit larger spot. You get 2 vendor spaces if you would like it. You can post on our social media and our website, so you really kind of get that synergy that comes with that. Then the Chrome sponsorship is $1,000. That gives you the ability to all those other things, but it also gives you the ability to hand out a trophy.
Yep.
So
up on stage,
a trophy will be
in front of the stage
with your name on it. That you can present to. You get to choose which car you would like to present it to.
Yep.
And then new this year is what we call a presenting sponsor. Now, I'm going to let you tell what a presenting sponsor is. This was kind of your
was kind of my idea.
Spot. So, well, I think it's a great idea, but it's.
So, the presenting sponsor spot is going to be kind of that keynote opportunity to really draw a lot of attention to your organization, your business. And so what's going to happen with that is we're going to have your logo up on the bannering that we'll have up on the stage. We'll have up to 3 free vendor spaces at the event. So that's a large space that you can really have a whole lot of fun with to draw a lot of attention to yourselves, and you'll have some help from the on-scene MC sending folks your way. We're going to have sponsorship entities entitles 2 free car registrations in the car show. We're going to do business mentions and live announcements during the show, included in all media. They can provide business pamphlets, brochures to be included in the goodie bags, and 2 free car registrations in the car show. So
and that's $2,500. And plus you'll get to do a trophy as well. So same sort of thing.
And this is the only sponsorship level that we have this year that has a limit. There's only one that we're going to allow to take that spot this year.
First come, first serve.
Yeah. So and don't wait. We do a ton of planning and advertising for this, and we can get you in, the earlier to spotlight and highlight all those different opportunities with our social media, which we're just going to explode this year. We're getting a lot of traction with that, and so sign up now. Reach out to us. Come to a meeting. Contact us through Facebook to find out more about how you can get registered and signed up as a sponsor.
Yeah.
What else?
See you Monday.
Yeah.
Once again, we meet Mondays, 12 o'clock. Come at about 11:30 if you want to eat.
Yeah. If you'd like to be a guest at one of our meetings and share what your organization is doing in and around the town, reach out to us. We'd love to fill our pipeline up with folks to come and talk to us about.
We'll buy you dinner.
Yeah,
lunch
included.
If you would like to present it, the only thing we say is no politics.
Yeah.
No politics.
All right. Well, you guys, thank you for joining us. Thank you to everybody out in the restaurant. Thank you to those who are going to join us online. Come check out a Kiwanis Club meeting at 12 o'clock on Mondays at Johnnies off of Telephone Road. And get involved with a awesome group of folks. You can find some awesome community and awesome events that really make an impact. So thank you guys for joining us.
And get you some Gold Star coffee.
Yeah.